Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our podcast where today our theme is all about the 1960s. My name is Kobe, and here with me I have the 4As, Angelo, Adrian, Avneet, and Angelo again.
Hey guys.
To start things off, our first topic today is Marilyn, and Marilyn Monroe is a sex symbol as well as an actress that most men at the time would describe as the perfect woman. As a highlighted woman in the storming 60s, Marilyn's most famous appearance was when she seductively sang Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy at Madison Square Garden in New York while wearing a nearly transparent $12,000 dress.
Oh la la!
This dress actually sold for $1.3 million 30 years later.
Dang.
This proved how popular Marilyn Monroe really was.
That's a lot of money.
On August 6, 1962, Monroe was found dead in her newly purchased home in Los Angeles in an overdosing accident.
Oh no!
She was nude on her bed, clutching a telephone receiver in her hand. The story behind her death was that she was having trouble getting to sleep. Ironically, a year later, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in the year of 1963. He was also an American icon that status rose just as high as Marilyn Monroe's. This is ironic because Marilyn and JFK shared together an alleged sex tape featuring Robert F. Kennedy as well.
Oh gosh.
The tape was auctioned at $200,000 before it was seized by the police, as well as Robert F. Kennedy being assassinated in 1968.
Continuing with the serious note of assassinations, another influential figure was struck down. His name was MLK Jr., the leader of the Civil Rights Movement.
Rest in peace.
He was shot down at his balcony at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee by the bullet of the fugitive, James Earl Ray.
Darn James.
But others believe that it was a conspiracy by the U.S. government to slow down the Civil Rights Movement, which is having a huge impact in race relations and rights.
I believe that.
No matter the fact, the bullet struck King in the right cheek and traveled through his body as he fell back with a pulse, but with no chance of survival. This angered the souls of African Americans, leading to worldwide protests.
God bless.
This went against the motto that King put out there of peaceful protesting.
So going back to Kennedy's assassination, LBJ became the president of the United States 99 minutes after Kennedy's assassination.
Only 99?
Yep, while he was aboard Air Force One. Jackie Kennedy refused to take off her pink Chanel suit because it was stained with her husband's blood.
¿Por qué?
I don't know, man. It was never cleaned and lies in the National Archives. Her pink Chanel suit is now a reminder and a symbol of this 1960 tragedy.
Oh no.
The Texas School Book Depository's 6th floor is where Kennedy's assassin positioned himself for the shooting. However, there is a conspiracy regarding who the real assassin was.
Who was it?
Some people say that Oswald's real intention was to shoot Jacqueline, but get this, Magneto curved the bullet to kill JFK as shown in the movie X-Men Days of Futures Past,
Oh, snap.
thus creating the infamous bent bullet conspiracy. But that's all fluff. Kennedy's assassination made him an American icon. He was a symbol of hope and a potential factor to a prospering America.
Another icon down?
Yep.
Oh, man.
On a lighter note, one major event that took the sadness away from the Americans because of JFK's assassination was the arrival of the popular band from Liverpool, the Beatles. The Beatles' first Ed Sullivan show in February 8, 1964 at Studio 50 in NYC was absolutely historic. 73 million people were reported to have watched the first show in 23 million homes in the US. It is still supposed to be one of the largest viewing audiences ever in the US. The Beatles were aware that their show was the big one because they received a telegram from Elvis and his manager, Colonel Tom Parker, wishing them luck. One of their famous concerts in the US was their performance at the Shea Stadium. Oh my gosh, this concert was insanely crazy. Over 55,000 people came to watch this groundbreaking
I was there.
concert on August 15, were you? August 15, 1965. The Beatles couldn't even hear their sound because their sound was completely dominated by screaming audience.
And lastly, we're going to talk about Playboy. It's an American men's magazine that was founded in Chicago by Hugh Hefner. He is the publisher, CEO, and Playboy of the Playboy brand. His net worth is $43 million. He is also a philanthropist that is active in published issues. Today it is known as one of the world's best known brands. In the late 60s, the company ran an ad campaign, What Kind of Man Reads Playboy, in which they targeted companies who might have not otherwise be interested in the brand. Playboy saw a decline in circulation and cultural relevance due to competition in the field it founded in the late 1960s due to other sources. Playboy
Playboy
made
is a bomb.
attempts to reassert its hold on the clientele through many changes. And that's all we have for today.
Later, guys.
So much
Thanks for
happened in the
tuning up.
1960s.
I read Playboy magazines.